So, you asked me how I met Jeremy Jason. Well, the story goes a little something like this. CGD, 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 CGD. I was a basketball counselor in a camp in Israel one summer. My dream. At the end of the camp, 6 months later, one of my campers, 13, 14-year-old camper named Gershon from far Rockaway, called me up. He said, "You're at the Karbach Shul now, I heard, and you're helping put some programming together, some concerts and programs and sphere trails and stuff like that. And you got to go hear Jeremy Jason play. He just played in the Battle of Bands at Yeshiva University, YU, Washington Heights. You better go up there, hear that guy play, and get him on some concerts because he's amazing." That's what Gershon told me. I said, "Gershon, do you think I'm a promoter? Gershon, do you think I'm an agent? Gershon."
He said yes.
That's not a bad idea. But I didn't know anybody else knew that. I just thought I knew that. Maybe a couple of people knew that. But now you know that. Do you know the higher me that I don't know yet? That I haven't met yet, Gershon? My job is to take the best, holiest music and make more and more people hear what I love too. Gershon, you see me, and I see you. And I'm going up to YU to meet Jeremy Jason. GCD, GCD, GCD. So I went up to YU, sat in Jeremy Jason's dorm room. I said, "I'm the guy that Gershon sent. He's 14 years old, and he thinks you're the bomb." And Jeremy said,
I'm the bomb.
he didn't have to say it. Jeremy said, "You got a long beard. What's your name?" I said, "I haven't shaved in 2 years. I'm living in the East Village."
It's actually true.
It's all true.
Damn, yes.
I'm trying to find
photographs.
I'm trying to find the connection between hippies and chassids. They call me hippie docs. I daven at the Karbach Shul. So, Jeremy likes Karbach music, and he likes his own music. And Jeremy had a radio show or something at YU, Midnight Remedy it's called. Tikkun Chatzos. Tikkun Chatzot in Hebrew. It's when I went to Israel years later, I found out that at the midnight, according to the lunar calendar, if you say some short prayers, it's an auspicious time to pray. I think King David did that. Rabbi Nachman did it. And you can do it too. Just figure out what time is real midnight, according to the lunar calendar. You can pray at that time, and it's this auspicious time in the middle of the night. So he had this radio show called Midnight Remedy, or he had a band called Midnight Remedy. Not sure which one, maybe both. But anyway,
Probably.
Jeremy said, "I guess maybe you can tell people about my music, and I'll go play somewhere." And I tried to do that, and eventually he played a few times that I recommended. And then we were not in touch for a while, but I knew it was my mission from God to have more people hear him play the music that I liked when I heard him play. So he played in a few gigs that I helped connect him to. And then I went to Israel. I made Aliyah. And then I came back after 2 years. And I didn't know where I was going to live. So I asked a friend of mine. He said, call Jeremy Gason. I said, Jeremy Gason? He's the guy that I'm supposed to tell people about how great his music is. And now I'm supposed to call him to be his roommate? Let me try this out. I called Jeremy Gason. I said, where should I live? He said, here's a photo of a bed you should stay in my apartment. You can be my roommate. In Washington Heights, up near YU. I said, my dad went to YU. I could go to YU for a while. Be up there with you. And I went up there. And I dive in every morning at YU. The guards let me in. I showed them my ID. I dive in every morning, just like when you go to Israel for a year and you come back and you go to YU like you're a student or something. That was like my experience. I was in the old city, and then I was at YU for like a year and a half, 2 years. And then I got to hear Jeremy play in his apartment. And he was still really good. I mean, actually better. He'd do finger picking just like you do. And then he started cutting up some albums, and then I went back to Israel. And then I came back again, and he said, you know, Elyakeem, you should come hear me play at wedding bands. I get wedding band gigs too, and not just... So I started going to the weddings. I started videoing him playing at the weddings, because he said, you know what, the videographers at the weddings, they take pictures of the bride and groom, not the band.
For some reason.
For some reason, the band gets just a couple of minutes of video from those weddings. And how am I going to tell people how, you know, it's good, you see the bride and groom dancing, but you got to see the band a little bit. So I said, well, you know what, I was trained by the best videographers in the world. I think I'll come along and video. And I started videoing and playing the band. I would video the band, and I quickly turn to the bride and groom dancing, separately of course, and then I go back, and back, and then I would feel the band, then I'd feel the dancing, and then I'd go to the men's side, the women's side, women's side, back, and I made these videos, and you could really feel them, and you put them on YouTube, and then he started making. He said, look, I got my own singer-songwriter kind of music too. I got to put that up there under Jeremy Asher for singer-songwriter and Yerby G for the Hebraic music. So he started recording more and more songs and doing more and more weddings, and now you can go to Facebook and look up Jeremy Asher or Yerby G, and you can start hearing the latest music that's become the greatest music you've ever heard in your life.
I already heard the latest song.
You did? You heard the latest one?
I saw the music video.
Of Jeremy Gason? Which one? One I showed you. Excellent. So now go to ratzonorchestra.com and hire him for your wedding. And there we go. This was Elyakeem Kinslinger, Yaakov Adato on finger picking, and Menachem Rafun on chords. Elyakeem on chords. In Teaneck, New Jersey, April 20-something, 2023. April 20th, 18th, 2023. The 13th night of the Omer. Amen. Elyakeem at gmail.com. ELYAKEEM at gmail.com. And go to ratzonorchestra.com.
Wow. Great. Did you listen to the whole Jimmy Jason riff? I think that's my style. I gotta just talk while music's playing.